Hello, hello, episode 5 here for Flora Philosophy. And today I wanted to talk about structure. And structure is, in many ways, a variable topic for me. One way to approach structure and how it influences my work is I tend to be a very disciplined individual. I like to use a certain sequence of rituals to bring myself to a certain state of energy when I'm approaching the creative process. And these are things that I have found over time that allow me the opportunity to clear my head, to clear my own self-burden, to clear my own emotions in order to provide me an open palette, a clean slate of that willing self in this moment. So that for me is one sense of structure where it truly does allow me the opportunity to feel present. The other element of structure is simply the vehicle or the vessel of which I'm working within or around or upon. The actual concept of structure is the foundation of your work as a florist. And of course, as we've talked in the past about impermanence, and those structures can be living, they can be found, manufactured, they can be, permanent metal, they could be anything. So that structure does have to exist, is the thing, whether it is visual or present within the composition or the design. It does somehow have to exist. There has to be some sense of structure, or there's nothing to behold, right? So structure, whether it's visible or not, is necessary. It has to exist. And that's something that we as artists and as creative thinkers really want to abandon. Like there's this romantic idea that we just abort all laws and abandon all sense of reality, and this is how I create my art. You can say that all day, every day, however you want. But the truth is, there's a structure. There has to be a structure. Otherwise, there's no foundation. And if there's no foundation, there's just nothing there. So structure for me really is kind of a bold topic, but I really like exploring and kind of tempering the different ideas of structure and how I play with the varied rituals that I come into the creative process with, as well as challenging the actual armature, the honest structure that I'm working within or upon, are things that I do genuinely enjoy challenging. And then lastly, just the structure of the world around me and how I present myself and how I convey myself is also very necessary, because we're constantly in these platforms of social media and sharing and making videos and just, rambling about ourselves. So it seems like there is a certain sense of structure that comes from sharing those moments, and that structure kind of gives you a foundation of understanding me better as an artist, and that structure hopefully builds trust and interest and curiosity. So structure all around is very prevalent in my work as a florist.